That's my shit. That's my shit. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Welcome to Weird Shit Podcast. This is Ryan.
Oh shit, he did it this time.
Oh,
this is Mike.
Oh shit.
No, I don't know what to think. This is.
You threw the whole group.
This is Alex.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
This is Robert.
Hey.
Hey Robert, I'm Alex.
What's up, Alex?
And today we're going to be talking about Bigfoot.
Big feet.
Hey man, that's not nice. My feet are big.
Before we begin this discussion about Bigfoot,
feet.
can we just settle? Is it big feet or Bigfoot?
It's Bigfoot.
It's Bigfootuses.
It's
big feet.
Bigfoot of Patamon.
Well, no, because it's Bigfoot.
Right.
So why wouldn't it be Bigfoot as in like fish or fishes?
I think it's big feet.
There's multiple Bigfoot.
Because the Proudfoots are the proud feet.
I guess that's true.
Because he was like,
what are the sad
Proudfoot that he was like at Proudfoots, and he's like at Proud feet. He's like, all right, feet. So
what's the
Also,
opposite of
is
proud?
Sasquatch plural?
Sasquatch,
I think it's Sasquatch and
It's Sasquatch
Sasquanches.
No, it's pronounced Samsquanches.
Okay.
Samsquanches.
Gotcha.
That's
Gotcha.
In the traditional
That sounds
dialect.
accurate.
yeah, that's the traditional name for them.
That's the archaic pronunciation.
Nice. That was a good one.
So, so is there anyone on Earth that doesn't know what a Sasquatch is? Palmer,
we all
what do you know?
there is.
What do you know about Bigfoot?
He's got big feet.
That's good.
Nailed it.
Who's
That's
he?
a good one.
He's really just a man in a costume covered in fur.
Robert, what do you know about Bigfoot?
I know all the shit that you were looking up about Bigfoot. That's all the stuff that I know.
Wait a minute, that's cheating.
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
So, a certain person told me a theory, which I like to believe about Bigfoot, is that he's a interdimensional creature who's traveling through the different worlds.
yeah.
That
What
sounds
world?
amazing.
That's
why
I
you
think.
can. That's why you can never get good footage of it. Because boom, another dimension.
Yep.
Yeah, like I like to think that people are like, oh, why are we getting all blurry pictures of Bigfoot? And I think Mitch Hedberg had it because he was like, what if Bigfoot is just blurry?
Yeah, it's just a blurry creature.
That's why all the pictures are blurry.
It's from the blurry
He's just
dimension.
blurry. Like, to me, I like to picture Bigfoot singing lead in an all-angel band. I think that Bigfoot is probably an interdimensional creature.
It probably just shows up, saves us from something that's invisible to our eyes and other senses, and then we're like, oh shit, he's ugly as fuck. Let's get some pictures of him. He's like, man, you guys are dicks, and then he's gone.
Yeah, he's just gone. I think that's why we haven't found any bodies, like Bigfoot bodies or something. There's two possibilities. Well, three. But let's say that he does exist instead of that he doesn't.
He do.
So the two that if he do, either he buries his dead, or he's an interdimensional creature, so he doesn't die in this dimension anyway.
Yeah.
He I like to think he dies like Obi-Wan.
Immediately
He
becomes-
just disappears and just
Gets
a little
replaced
bit
with
of
Hayden
fur is
Christensen.
left or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this episode. I found a lot of really cool Bigfoot information for you guys. But clearly, we're going to have to do more Bigfoot episodes in the future. So at some point, we'll do like Bigfoot Part 2.
Bigfoot, the 9-part epic.
Yeah, the 9-part epic of Bigfoot. Because there's a lot of Bigfoot information out there. But I found what's probably my
Bigfoot
favorite
over there.
stuff for today. Anyway. So,
you just have him call in.
Yeah.
well,
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, if you have a mobile device or some
publicly
mobile
asking
device
you
with
for-
which you can email this podcast,
I'm publicly asking
our
you for help.
podcast is WeirdShitPodcast@gmail.com. If you write us an email, we will respond to you. Tell us.
Our website.
Our website.
WeirdShitPodcast.us.
Tell us all about your interdimensional travels. We want to hear of your magical adventures. Thank you.
Magical adventures with Loch Ness.
You think Bigfoot has like scuba gear?
Yes.
He just goes down over to Ireland and it's like, what up?
Just walks his ass across the ocean.
I think Bigfoot is whatever you want him to be.
Is he within our hearts?
He's within every one of us, right?
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart. Follow your heart.
Follow your hearts.
So, the typical description of Bigfoot is as follows. He's supposedly large, hairy, muscular, bipedal ape-like creature. He's roughly 2 to 3 meters. That's 6 foot 7 inches to 9 foot 10 inches tall. He's covered in hair described as black, dark brown, or dark reddish. And some descriptions include details such as large eyes, a pronounced brow ridge, and a large, low-set forehead. The top of the head has been described as rounded and crested, similar to the sagittal crest of the male gorilla. And he smells like unwashed balls. Like he hasn't washed his balls in years. That is what he smells like.
So he's just like your average NBA player, but hairy.
Whoa! Carmelo Anthony. He clearly was not talking about you. You are a beautiful brown angel, and everyone loves you. Thank you.
But you ain't never gonna win a title.
But you're never going to win a title. You should just fucking retire now.
We're publicly asking you for help.
At this point,
Please send us money.
your money would be better served given to us so that we can conduct proper Bigfoot research.
Also,
Can we all just stop
Shaquille
and
O'Neal.
imagine for a second a Bigfoot playing it in the NBA?
Well, he's 9
I
foot
think he
6.
actually played for the Rockets in like '75.
No, that was Yao Ming.
How
He did
big?
have some big ass feet,
No, he was in like the
How
NBA.
big are all NBA players' feet? Because I mean, what if they're just like a
like that big.
yeah?
Well, shit, Shaq has what, like 32?
Shaq,
Like his size?
Shaq actually makes his shoes out of old couches.
Yeah,
true.
I've heard that.
that sounds accurate.
And refrigerator boxes.
Has interdimensional shoes. It's the only kind of shoe that will fit
Shaq
on his
Force
feet.
Ones.
That's why they're not allowed in the NBA. He just teleports to the other basketball hoop.
But they're Jordans, though.
the Jordans.
A Bigfoot's foot can be as long as 24 inches. 24 inches long and 8 inches wide, which is 60 centimeters or 20 centimeters
Like his
if
feet
you're
are just-
on a
I mean,
man.
shit, if that big, my dick is huge.
His feet are just like the ships from Independence Day.
That's why they can't find him. He uses them to fly. He just glides from tree
We've
to
been
tree
looking
with
through the
his-
trees and he's up in the goddamn clouds.
Yeah. There's a fucking problem right
You
there.
think he ever
Catch me
shits?
outside.
You think he
Look,
ever accidentally shits on someone from like 25,000 feet? I'm pretty sure you would just die.
But they just think it's a fucking meteorite.
Yeah, it
Big
crystallizes.
feet turn.
It's going so fast that it catches on fire and hardens in midair. I'm shitting on you from the stratosphere.
It just looks
there
like
went
it looks like in the first Expendables when Terry Crews has that like shotgun and it's just leaving boots like
What if,
the
what if
people in the hallway.
What if Bigfoot was the reason the dinosaurs went extinct?
Oh shit!
Oh
that was his,
shit!
And that's
took a
why
dump.
that's why mammals became a thing.
I actually
He took a dump that blocked out the sun.
I actually got some historical instances of big feats coming up in the show, which could very easily point to him killing the dinosaurs.
Well, then why don't we fast forward to that?
That's
Because it's
Okay.
further in my fucking notes, and I don't want to dig
All
for
right,
it.
fine.
Why
if
don't
you're
you
listening,
mind your own
just
fucking
fast
business?
forward to 42 minutes.
Robert, I'm sorry. Are you hosting right now?
No.
Oh, Ryan's hosting. Ryan, read this.
No, I can't read. Oh, Ryan. Yeah,
So-
Ryan can read.
So there's a whole bunch of different kinds
do
of
anything if you
Bigfoots.
believe.
They're like pretty much everywhere in the world. Pretty much everywhere in the world, there's some sort of like bipedal, hairy beastman creature. that people
What if someone
talk about.
What if it was just an unfortunate person like those wolf people in Mexico or whatever that have like the hair all over their face?
I mean, there's a lot of instances
They just happen
of people
to be
seeing
really
Bigfoot.
tall.
There's a lot of instances of people seeing Bigfoot that I'm just like, okay, one, you were probably really drunk because you're like hunting in the woods with your buddy Cletus. Like, you were just super drunk.
Having gay sex.
And there was like,
Typical.
and there was just like a really hairy, really ugly redneck. Just like skinny dipping. So they're like, oh shit, it's Bigfoot.
And
Is that Shaquille O'Neal?
And he's dipping, and he already has a country accent, so he's like,
Yeah, exactly.
you over there?
It's the Cajun guy from fucking Joe
Water
Water.
Boy. Oh.
He's like, on the way you naked. God, let's see homos naked.
out there!
Back to my
Oh
dimension.
shit, it's Big Feet!
Did you say you have another dimension? Back to my dimension.
There's like a bunch of different kinds. There's like the Yeti. There's the Florida skunk
Look at that
ape.
blurry thing over there.
There's
Hold up.
Where?
Stop. Florida skunk ape?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it smells so bad. He lives in the Everglades, so his fur is like all moldy and greenish.
Is
and
he the
then
proverbial
he
Florida man?
also smells like unwashed balls. He technically is.
Oh shit!
He's
I
I think he's the swamp monster.
So we gotta post this picture, but there's this great picture this person took.
There's actually a
Okay.
creature called the Honey Island swamp monster, which is another one of the big feats.
Imagine
Big
growing
Feet.
up and someone's like, where were you born? Oh yeah, you know Jacksonville, Florida. Oh yeah, the home of the honey swamp monster.
So are there like different
Jacksonville,
mythical
that's the home
big
of
feet
the
in
jumbo
like different
shrimp.
countries all around the world? Are they some part of like a Big Feet council?
That
kind of
maybe
just
they
looks
are.
They're like a
my
Justice
uncle.
League of Big Feet.
Kind of looks like an orangutan.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I could see
They're
that.
like fighting the aliens. or
Meanwhile-
something. That's what.
On Big Feet Island,
Meanwhile, on Bigfoot Island,
they had big ass feet. That's all.
welcome to all
The island is just the
Do you think
island
they
is
have like?
we here to discuss.
Do they have like a monarchy? So it's just like led by like King Bigfoot.
the island
like-
is
No, I
just the
think they're.
shape.
I think they're more like the
10.5
Highlander.
feet tall.
That's like they're all walking around everywhere because of the quickening.
Oh, that makes sense.
Bigfoot Island is just the shape of a foot.
All we have to do is we have to search Google Earth for an island in the shape of a foot, and then we will find Bigfoot Island, and then we will
Boom.
find Bigfoot.
That's where
we
they
will
are.
be
Oh,
famous.
Oh look, there's a
we
big
could
one in the
print
shape of
money.
a foot right here, in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, it got rearranged.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna confuse it.
Well,
So we're just gonna finish up the episode, and then
Oh shit.
that's cool. There's also a thing called the Chichuna, which is a also known as
That was not a risk.
Jutjuna.
Jutjuna.
Yeah, it's it's apparently a Siberian Sasquatch.
Bitch over
It's
350.
it's like
Unless that bitch can swim across the Pacific Ocean.
It's-
I ain't scared.
It's 6 feet tall with
can walk across
protruding
it.
brows. It's 6 feet tall with protruding brows, long matted hair, and a full beard. Which
see-
just sounds like a fucking
Sexy
Cossack.
as hell.
Sounds
Joke's
like
on
a
you.
Cossack to me.
Bigfoot can clearly run on water because their feet are so big. They
Yep.
have more water
Yep.
tension.
Exactly.
That's fine.
It's true. It's true. They could all escape Bigfoot Island if we ever
They're
did
so
find
long that the stride just they really pick up speed.
it.
It's like water skiing, really.
Supposedly, he looks like a surviving Neanderthal, basically.
I'm just imagining Bigfoot water skiing without a boat. Like, God damn it! It's like cross country skiing on the ocean.
He's just like a little like pink
He's a
unitard.
classic. They can do that.
He's doing the fucking like sexy Flanders ski.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
all the way across
exactly.
the ocean.
Just like fucking jet fighters.
And all his fucking
Like right
hair
on
is
his tail.
just his hair is just flowing in the wind, and he's just like fucking. It's slow motion. By the time he gets to the other side, he's like, "That took forever because it was in slow motion."
Some people think that the Chichuna was responsible for the Dilatov Pass incident,
Chernobyl.
which we'll do like a whole episode on at some
Say
point. That's that thing,
Chilinov?
the Dilatov Pass incident.
Dilatov or Dyatlov?
Okay, Dyatlov, whatever you want to call it.
Detlef?
I wants to call it Bigfoot.
So Dyatlov, I'm way too high to pronounce that word. So you could fuck off if you're Russian.
Cindy, edit in that word.
Yeah.
It's the dick claw.
Dave, cut that and insert the proper pronunciation.
Who's Dave?
That guy.
That guy.
The intern.
Oh, hey, what up, Dave?
What up?
Dave.
You sound like Ryan.
No,
No, different guy.
that was Bigfoot too.
Oh, shit.
There's a Bigfoot in here?
You know what's crazy?
No,
it's Bigfoot
So-
2. It's like 2.0.
So I was watching
Less
like a
hairy.
Bigfoot documentary last night because of course I was. I'm like brushing up on shit for this. Like I've been researching
Was
this
it
all
Ken
week.
Burns?
So that would be incredible.
Just like soft music and like 20-minute zoom in of his feet.
I remember when the humans first came into our forest. That was 1912, 1913. A different time, you see.
And now a 38-part series on jazz.
While still slowly zooming
Which
on his
was-
feet the whole time.
Jazz originated from the Big Feet tribes of the Pacific
Oh,
Northwest.
dude, we watched some documentary where this Bigfoot was literally just doing like avant-garde jazz in the woods on like trees. It was amazing. It was like jazz drumming on trees.
Holy shit.
And this guy is like, he's like, oh, they're calling back to me, and he's like hitting the tree like 3 times with a stick. And I think the Bigfoot were like, is this guy stupid? No, it's like this. They do like some ridiculous jazz riff on the fucking trees around them.
It's like Neil Peart just wearing like a fucking ape costume.
That's
Except the bass drums are 30 feet further. God damn it, Robert.
you are awful at this.
Every time.
We gotta drink down.
My HP count.
My HP cup. The Chichuna, that's the one from Siberia. It might have killed those kids in the Dyatlov
Yes.
passage.
It's something Russian.
He
I
was
don't know
hungry,
exactly.
alright.
So how did the Big
I just
Feet
know how
kill all
it's
those
spelled.
kids?
Well, one of them had their tongue ripped out.
Jesus
another
And
one
he fed
had
the
like,
other one vegetables.
Another one.
And he died.
He smothered them with kisses.
It's just like a kid's story to make kids behave and not run off into the woods. So the mom's just like, he ripped his tongue out, and then the kids get all fucking scared. They're like, oh shit!
I mean, I say
They start
kids,
crying.
but technically they were like early 20s, late teens. They were like college
kids.
students. So. But like,
Hello, fellow kids.
hello kids.
Hello, skis.
Do you know where I might procure some pot needles?
Show me to your president.
Oh, dog tracksuit. Now that I have your trust.
How do you say Russian Guyovich?
So, there's also one called, there's some called the Natewu, which were in Sri Lanka, apparently.
Can you just like call out the name and then let us guess where the fuck where it's from?
Okay.
Because you're gonna have a whole bunch of the same thing.
Totally would have had
all
Sri
over-
Lanka too.
Yeah, I would have totally guessed.
Totally would have guessed
the other-
Sri Lanka.
What was the name again?
The Natewu.
Natewu.
Oh man, I would have said the Aztecs.
Natewu.
Yeah.
It's the
We
Wu-Tang.
said name.
Oh shit.
That's how you put it in maybe.
The Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. This diminutive race of beastmen
Bigfoot.
were described by
Bigfoot,
Pliny the Elder in the 1st century AD as a tribe living in modern Sri Lanka, side by side with the people known as the Vedas. The Vedas are a real tribe that lives in Sri Lanka.
Hold up. Are you implying Bigfoot ain't real?
So-
Is that
So the Vedas claim that they killed the Natewu by luring them all to a cave and then sealing it up and burning stuff outside of the cave to like suffocate them to death.
So they have like fucking Vasandak, who's a Big Feet.
Yeah, they might have They might have a Mel Gibson Bigfoot.
Why do we
coming
have to
after
burn this
the-
church full of people? Just
after the
fucking do it.
Buddhists. Yeah.
You're a Bigfoot. You don't ask questions.
There is currently a child looking at me.
There's no honor in this. Burn it.
Do it.
Do it.
So,
Blew it.
the Vedas said that they actually killed all them big feets, right? And like there was that guy a few years ago who found the little skeletons of like the pre man thing that he called the hobbits.
Yeah.
But the
Herbits.
Natewu supposedly looked like those things. Like
So they were
from the
tiny?
description, yeah, they were like 3 foot tall and like had orangish hair.
Wait, so it was, what was the
So
first
they
tribe's
fucking
name?
killed all the hobbits, those bastards.
The Veda, and then the Natewu were the big feet.
Wu Tang versus Vader.
I guess technically little feet because they were little.
Oh, shit,
Those motherfuckers burned the Shire. That's what happened.
Oh my god. Busting the hype.
So now,
Hobbits.
Why you guys so short? Burn them.
Burn their village down.
Just out of curiosity, was the leader of the Vedas named Sauron?
It was Morgoth.
so I actually have a couple of pretty incredible variations of the American Sasquatch
Okay.
on here.
Samsquanch.
Samsquanch.
Sasquatch.
Shack Squanch?
Holy shit, his name just lines up. Everything about Shaquille O'Neal just sounds like Sasquatch.
You guys heard it here first. Shaquille O'Neal is a Bigfoot in disguise.
Shaquille
If
O'Neal.
you're
Yeah,
listening to
guys.
this, reach out to us, please.
Shaquille O'Neal, send us a blood sample for further DNA testing.
One of your big ass shoes.
We need to
Please sign it.
we
One of your
need
big ass
to
Jordans.
make sure that you are
No, he only
legitimately
wears
a
shades.
human being and not some sort of Bigfoot being. Thank you.
He's a Bigfoot.
So one of my favorites that I found is Bat Squatch.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And so Bat
Bigfoot on
Squatch, Bat Squatch is a flying cryptid that was allegedly sighted near Mount St. Helens in the 80s.
Are you sure that's not just Batman?
He
It's Man Bat.
It is man bad.
witnesses took several pictures of the creature, which I will post on the website if I can find them.
There's like 3 pictures.
Yeah. However, these pictures have not been yet analyzed and thus cannot prove the creature's existence.
So they're legit.
On April 1994, Brian Canfield was driving in Washington's Pierce County when his truck suddenly died. Canfield said a large creature landed in front of him. He said it was human-like, 9 feet tall, with bat-like wings, and also sported a coat of blue fur.
So that's totally one of the Justice League of Big Feet's villains.
Bat Squatch.
Bat Squatch.
Bat Squatch is the one in the Justice League of Big Feets that does what none of the other Big Feets could do.
That's exactly right.
So, none of them have the guts to do what I need to do.
Swear to me.
So you swear to Squatch before Squatch drop you off building. Bat Squatch, no, please.
I'm no wearing hockey pads.
He just has hockey pads on.
You are wearing hockey pads.
God damn it, Bat Squatch. So
So he just lands in front of this dude's car and he's like, I see you're having car trouble.
the most recent sighting was on June 2011 by somebody named Phoenix Tierez, which is apparently a pseudonym, so that's not their real name.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he was walking his dog. He went to pick up the dog and he saw something in the sky. He said, quote, I saw something flying through the sky. It had bat wings, blue fur, and had a face similar to a Bigfoot with the glowing red eyes. It was about 9 feet tall at the least. After I watched, it just flew away. So I thought that was
How do you have
cool.
it?
Blue?
And it supposedly has a 20 to 30 foot wingspan,
Jesus.
which is retarded. That is a huge fucking animal.
Okay, hold on.
How does it survive?
he said it was at least 9 feet tall. How high in the air was it?
I don't know. He didn't say.
But he said it flew over him.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you tell how big something is when there's like nothing to compare it to but the sky?
Just compare it to the stars behind it.
Do some quick math. Oh, okay, that's the star. It's 37 million light years away. Light would be like, check my shadow, check the angle.
Times it by 3.
Lights coming at
Carry
it all
two.
fast and shit.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just that gif of like the dude doing the math in his head.
It's a description from however many witnesses is that it has yellow eyes, a wolf-like muzzle, so like a longer mouth than a Bigfoot would, blue-tinted fur, sharp teeth, bird-like feet, so I guess it has clawed feet, and leathery bat-like wings that
Or its
span
feet
up to
made of
50
birds.
feet.
Just multiple birds.
And it has the ability to affect car engines. So he has psychic powers.
Wait,
But
okay.
only in relation to car engines.
Only when it relates to car engines.
Does he like?
Mainly Fords.
Yeah.
Mainly
like-
for people who are possibly late to work.
What if like?
Swear to God, boss, fucking bat squad.
Swear to me! Throws him out the window and it's a bat squatch.
He just rips the motor out of the car. Well, wait. So does he like just shut motors off? Like, what does it mean by he affects motors?
He absorbs their energy.
He affects motors.
He had
Maybe
maybe
he's
red
just-
eyes. I'm just calling it
It's
right
the
now. They're
solenoid.
laser eyes.
Well, I mean,
Maybe
that
he's
first
just a
guy.
mechanic.
He goes after the solenoid.
That's probably what it is. The first guy, his fucking car
100%
died
laser
that the
eyes.
bat squatch
Promise.
dropped in front of his car or whatever. And that like freaked him out. So
Give me all your gummy bears.
my guess is that's just something they're tacking on because I think bat squatch is 200% real.
Oh,
So-
I thought you were saying a different word.
I have no doubt that bat squatch exists.
I was like,
and my next favorite one is the sheep squatch.
Sheep squatch?
Sheep squatch. So sheep squatch.
Is known from Ireland.
Yeah.
Is he from Ireland? Is that what you said?
You said sheep squash. I figured it'd be in Ireland
Well, I mean, I guess he could be.
or Scotland.
Or
Or,
Wales.
Allegedly.
or New Zealand.
He's
Or
from-
yeah,
he's-
Wales.
He's from the Middle East. Yeah.
Definitely Wales. Sheepish features. So, sheep squatch, also known as, quote, the white thing, is
Racist.
a woolly-haired
That is
cryptid
so racist.
reported across numerous counties and guess where sheep squatch is. I'll wait.
Wait, what?
Guess where in the U.S. sheep squatch is.
Can we get like a state, or do we have to just guess the state?
guess. It's a state.
Yeah, guess the state.
Oh,
If you were to guess a state, we'll go. You pick one, then Robert picks one, then Ryan picks one, and then I'll tell you.
New York.
I'm gonna go West Virginia.
West
sounds right.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
My other guess, I was trying to pick between that and Montana.
Idaho.
Fuck.
Who's the hoe? Idaho.
He's just like really addicted to potatoes. So like all sheep squatch eats potatoes.
Middle Dakota.
So what was the answer?
The answer is West Virginia. He is from
Right.
He's from West Virginia.
Big ass.
So sheep squatch.
Mountain big sheep.
He's bound down. I'm not bad trucker. We gonna do what they say it can't be done. He's driving around with like a giant Confederate flag on the top of his truck. Woo! Sheep squatch.
Go speed racist.
Go back to Africa. It's a gorilla. What? For what? For what? For what? So he was sighted in Boone County, West Virginia. He's about
Big ass feet.
he supposedly smells like sulfur, which has been attributed through folklore
demon sheep
to the
flesh.
beast being born within the TNT area in Mason County, like one of the Mothman theories. Though this is not likely, and instead may be a musk scent gland, similar to those found in many species in the order Carnivora, such as weasels and skunks.
So he has like
Big-ass
a
weasel.
little hole under his tail.
He's just rubbing his ass on trees all the time.
Big ass Pepe Le Pew.
Does he have horns? Is he like a ram squatch?
Yeah, he literally looks like a Sasquatch with a sheep head.
Okay.
Big ass sheep looking squat.
He's got those like curly like ram horns, supposed. Well, like the ones they
Are
like
you sure
curve
this
in like
just
that.
isn't the devil?
Yeah, well, it is prime moonshine
superdevil.
country, so I think if it's anything, it's probably an alcoholic hallucination.
I would have to agree.
But
It's just an alcoholic. He just has like a hat on with horns, and like it's his white curly.
got, like,
old
It's
man
not
beard.
even.
He's
It's
got
not
two
even
big-ass
horns.
tumors.
They're just looking at it from far away. It's one of those beer can hats.
It's just so blurry. Oh shit! It's got tattoos on its horns.
it has the
It
word
says-
"Coors"
It has
written on its
Bud
Silver
Light.
bullet.
Silver bullet.
Silver bullet. Oh shit! It's got a gun.
Sheep squatch around the liquor store.
Sheep squatch, no. Ears
I got warrants.
Not a moped trucker.
You should probably put it somewhere else.
He gonna
It's
die.
gonna be just like that drink.
So yeah, there's
That dream I had.
there's basically a whole lot of stories from like everywhere about like giant furry.
Big ass feet.
Like,
Can you
how
just
many
like
people-
rattle off a few names?
I did.
Wakongo.
Yeah, there's the Wakongo. There's the Chicky Kaping.
There's the Wu-Tang Clan.
There's the Wu-Tang Clan.
The fighting sheep.
There's Carmelo Anthony.
No, I don't want any of that. I'm just gonna get the orange chicken. What?
So,
The Cleveland Steamers.
Cleveland Steamers.
The pile drivers.
But yeah, like
The Washington.
I know-
Racist Indian.
I know what you guys must be asking yourself.
What the fuck?
Right now, you're like, Mike, with all of these big feet out there, and the media like it is, how do we know what is the truth about
Fake.
Bigfoot?
Media.
Fake news.
How do we
It's all
know?
fake news.
How do we know what facts
Liberal.
are facts about Bigfoot?
Liberal agenda.
To which I say to you, gentlemen, you turn to the Bible.
Wait, is Bigfoot in the Bible?
Bible.
Because here,
Is
this
Bigfoot in
thing,
the Bible?
Apparently, Bigfoot's
Is
in the
it?
Bible.
I found
He's in the book of Bigfoot.
I found a
The Lost
website
Book of
earlier that answers any kind of historical
How's that
question
book
you
in
might
Cave
want to know about
That
Bigfoot.
move.
So this one, let me go through a few of their questions here. It says, did Adam and Eve produce a Bigfoot? Others speculate that Adam and Eve, quote, were a Bigfoot hybrid race themselves.
Oh shit, that was from Bigfootia.
Yeah, they could have been from
Okay, so that Moses with the horns thing you were talking about before?
He's a
Moses
sheep
is a
squatch.
sheep squatch.
Holy shit! You just blew my fucking mind.
So what's Jesus?
Jesus.
Oh, so he's the Mexican one.
He's a Jesus squatch.
Yeah, what's the Mexican Sasquanch?
Chupacabra.
Taco.
That's really tiny. He is burrito squanch.
He is Senor Furry Bottom. That's his name.
He
He's
is-
just got like
Antonio Banderas.
he's just constantly like banging maracas.
So
against
the best
tree.
thing after you've done any kind
Tacos
of
are falling in.
any kind of conspiracy or paranormal research for any length of time is inevitably someone ties it back to religion. No matter what the conspiracy is, somebody does it, and the people that do always write in the same way. And I'm going to see if I can read this in the way that they wrote it.
Let me get it.
So-
I'll get it wrong, and it'll
So-
sound right.
So it's in Genesis, Adam was created from clay. A similar creation story is recounted in the Sumerian Epic of Gilgamesh, where Adam is referred to as Enkidu, and described as a man-beast covered in hair. Both accounts have similar gods, demons, and angels, with the same epic flood and Noah's Ark. Many modern writers refer to Enkidu or Adam as Bigfoot or Neanderthal. Obama, you devil! I mean, you can just picture what this person's house looks like right now.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, vampires descended from Cain, and so did werewolves, according to this person. Also,
Sounds accurate.
Japheth, one of Noah's sons, was a giant, and so were Gober and Magog. So they were probably also big feats. As was Mary Magdalene
and Ashmedad.
Mary Magdalene.
Mary Magdalene.
What if all of us are just big feet?
So
Or just bald?
Shit.
So the best thing is my favorite historical figure that this website said was Bigfoot is Attila the Hun.
Nice.
The only accounts...
Scourge of God.
The reason for this is because there are no first-hand accounts of Attila's appearance. They said the only accounts of Attila's appearance and that of the Huns. So apparently it wasn't just Attila; it was all of the Huns.
They were all big feet.
Comes from second-hand accounts or from his enemies. All accounts state that
It's not real
Attila
because I didn't see
had
him,
a bizarre-
but I believe in God.
Attila. Every account says that he had a bizarre appearance. He was, quote, swarthy, dark-skinned, with a shapeless lump for a head and pinholes rather than eyes.
What?
The Huns had little facial hair due to self-inflicted scarring on their faces. They were small in height, but incredibly stocky and powerful, and rarely dismounted from their horses, so much so that some accounts state that the Huns had problems keeping their balance when walking, hence the Bigfoot hunch walk.
Yeah.
Wait, you just said they were tiny.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
So, they apparently slow-cooked raw meat between their thighs whilst on horseback. They were described as
Just
being
like
so
Bigfoot.
monstrously ugly and misshapen that one might take them for a beast. I also read on this same website, this guy thinks that some of the Gaul tribes were descended from big feats because the Romans described them as giants at like the Battle of Thermopylae, I think it was. Like,
Was that the
The
battle
giant
of
battle
the big
of
feet?
Monopoly.
yeah. So there were like
Great Monopoly campaign.
supposedly
Literally
the
playing
Romans had
Monopoly
to
with
fight.
Bigfoot.
The Romans had to fight like 7,000 big feet, which is a movie I would pay infinite amounts of money to see.
Hollywood.
I want to see
yeah,
this
writing
movie
it
so
publicly.
bad.
We are speaking to you publicly.
Please make this movie.
I want to see centurions fighting a Bigfoot so bad. I can't even tell you.
How does a
Wasn't that
century...
pretty much the beginning of Gladiator, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of King Arthur.
Bigfoot should know when to conquer.
So,
You princess.
That's how you put up a W.
so I have found, let me see if I can find this
All
here.
of us are just standing on top of the big feet.
Dabbing.
I like to think it was just like one Bigfoot playing Monopoly with one guy for like 8.5 hours.
Monopoly only takes like 30 minutes if you follow the rules.
It's true.
It just also makes everybody a huge dick.
So-
That's what started the Gaul Wars.
So,
Is that like the Gulf Wars? Except with a bird?
No, it hasn't happened yet.
what do you guys think of Big Feet?
Yeah, I'm fucking on board
Bigfoot,
with
if you
this
are out
image,
there.
Bigfoot.
I want to hang out
furry.
with you.
Bigfoot, we were publicly asking you for money.
You real famous by now, dog. You gotta have something, right?
I agree. just
Bigfoot, you
that's it.
require a publicist. If you would email us at WeirdShitPodcast@gmail.com, we would love to represent you.
We're gonna get you cast in that Gladiators versus Bigfoot movie.
You will play Bigfooticus.
You can be Harry and Harry and the Hendersons too. With the big boogaloo.
It's cool. We're not typecasting. You're actually playing the Gladiator.
I have actually started writing a script for Harry and the Hendersons 2. I imagine it to be like Bad Boys 2.
Please visit.
with the Sasquatch and John Lithgow.
No,
Please visit our
No.
crowdfunding
It's
campaign.
Sasquatch and Danny DeVito because they're fucking exact opposites. They can be cast as twins.
Danny DeVito is literally just playing Frank from Always Sunny.
Oh shit!
Hey Bigfoot, what'd you do with those sausages? Bigfoot don't know what sausage is.
Bigfoot, you ate all the rum ham.
You son of a bitch.
Bigfoot, sorry, he got hungry on ride over.
You goddamn Bigfoot.
All right. Let's just eat this cat food and play some night crawlers.
Bigfoot don't like night crawlers no more. Last time you grabbed Bigfoot's balls.
Oh my god! Frank would just be wearing fake feet. Like he starts trying to run, and one of them comes flying off, and he's just like, nobody look! Nobody look!
Lawyers.
Can you just like put your hands on top of my hands?
You take your big
So
feet,
what I'm
put
saying,
them on my lips.
I'm definitely on board for this Bigfoot versus Gladiators movie.
Fuck yeah.
That needs to happen.
Starring Russell Crowe.
What do you think of
Danny
Bigfoot?
DeVito.
I think Bigfoot is dope. I would probably
They're like on
smoke
top
a
of each
bowl
other?
with Bigfoot.
They both play
That'd be
Bigfoot.
awesome.
That's why it's on
So,
Stoker.
like, I want to see some like more hilarious squatches. So come on, people making up weird cryptids.
Like
come
a
up
giant
with some more
bunny.
ridiculous squatches, right?
There
Yeah,
could be
yeah.
a
That's
Sheep
funny.
squatch. That's normal.
yeah, there could be bunny scratch.
Yeah, I want to see bunny squatch. Where's bunny squatch?
New conspiracy theory. Internet. I would like you to put forth this theory.
Is that why Easter is Easter? Because the bunny squanch?
Bunny
Oh
squatch.
shit!
It's to appease the bunny squanches. So
How about
they
the
don't
duck
destroy
squatch?
us.
I want the duck squatch.
He's like
That would be dead so fast.
bunny squatch.
No one would take a picture of it. They would just shoot it and eat it. Oh shit! Look at that huge turkey.
In the Wikipedia article, it'll talk about how Bunny Squatch has the ability to disable cars. And it'll be because he just hops on them and crushes them. Just hopping from one car to the other.
What other squirrel squatch?
Dude, come on, platypus squatch.
Turtle
Tell me
Squatch.
platypus squatch would not be amazing.
Platypus
I
Squatch.
feel like they're already a crazy enough creature. I feel like that would blow our minds.
I feel like you're playing with firelight.
It's like rather than like half duck, half beaver, it's half duck, half man, half beaver.
Holy shit.
Speaking of half creatures, I just realized Squirtle was half squirrel, half turtle.
That's true.
Oh, I just like, yeah, turtle has a weird ass tail. And now it fucking makes sense.
You're like, oh, shit.
Like I said squirrel, and then you said turtle, and I went
Squirtle.
oh fuck!
It all makes sense now.
We just saw I saw the horrified, like, dawning revelation spread across your face. And I was like, I'll have to check back in with him in a minute. Just to see what that was.
I'm just like it's like that picture with all the math that means, and I'm just like comparing
diagram.
turtles. I'm just like one tail,
Traits of squirrels.
shell,
Four of turtles. Venn diagram.
Squirtle. Shit. We'll call it tur-roll. Shit. No, wait. The other way around. Squiddle. Anyway.
Squid squatch? Like that would freak me the
Oh,
fuck out.
fuck
though.
no.
Yeah.
So,
It's like a goddamn mind flayer. Yeah.
Ryan,
What about
thing of
whale
Bigfoot?
squatch?
Yeah,
The whale
so
with two giant feet.
the only thing that matters about Bigfoot is that they were the fucking Huns, apparently.
Yeah.
Goddamn bastards.
Which means,
Probably was the Mongols, too.
yeah, probably. And the Gauls, they were the Gauls.
Yeah, might as well.
They were black people.
They were
or
Vikings.
brown people.
I think they were.
Anyone
They were.
they could think of.
They were probably Vikings too.
Probably Vikings. Probably probably
The fucking Native Americans.
What year is it?
Hannibal.
It's the Viking Age. That explains the laser raptors.
The what?
Carthaginians?
That was probably what I was
Phoenician
looking for.
bastards.
Are they the ones who made cancer?
Sons of bitches.
I wish I had something that I could give you for giving me that experience right now.
That's why they salted the shit out of the city and wiped it out. They were just like, fuck, we gotta stop the spread of cancer.
They're gonna give us all
And
cancer.
then all they do is blow them up, and all the little tiny Carthinigens are going through the air.
Did you say carcinogens?
He said Carthinigens. This is great. Just it's like a fucking it's like in The Thing when they touch the guy with the fire and he goes just hit fucking soldiers.
That was Hannibal's master stroke. My men are made of cancer.
You fool! You unleashed your nightmare upon yourself. Oh my god!
Thank you for the war. But you'll lose in the end.
We tried to live among you in peace. Now you will live among yourselves in peace.
Oh my god.
We didn't want to invade Italy. We were just trying to escape the fucking cancer storms.
They're like, he's like, the Roman guy has like the Sasquatch on the ground with like his sword to his throat, and he's like,
Yo, Jim,
he's
paint
like,
this shit.
this kingdom is ours, and he's like, no,
It's cancer.
theirs. The cloud comes in, just pure cancer spreading to the entire army. Just people popping like popcorn in the field.
Well, so what was this tribe's name again? I already fucking forgot.
Carcinogens?
Carthaginians. Carthinigens. Oh, it's so great. Oh, I gotta get that tattooed somewhere.
It's just a cigarette, and the smoke just says Carthinigens. And someone will be like, I think your tattoo's misspelled. Nah. It's spelled right.
So, I know you guys were wondering how I was planning on ending this episode.
No.
I was wondering myself.
I don't know.
But I managed to find something inspiring for everybody while I was digging around, researching Sasquatch.
Did you find
which
one?
is the Sasquatch Message to Humanity: Conversations with Elder Camus, as transcribed by Kelly Lapseridis and written by the author Sunbow. This is a book that Kelly and her sister claim was dictated to them by a Bigfoot.
Okay, 1 second.
This has to be amazing.
You said the kid's name was Sunbow. Is that one word, or is it just like Sun, S-O-N, Bow?
The
No,
artist.
it's one.
The artist formerly
It's
known
one word.
as
It is
Sunbow.
a Sasquatch named Sunbow. Sunbow. Sunbow.
Maybe it's like rainbow, but with the sun.
And
Sounds
Sunbow was translating for the Elder Camus.
It sounds like a
So-
magical item in a video game.
Sunbow
This
totally
is the
sounds
Sunbow.
more like a Wookiee than a Sasquatch to me.
And so does Camus.
True.
Elder Camus sounds too much like a chaos god from
I
the
think.
text.
I think it's
Like whatever text this is should be destroyed.
and in this book, the Sasquatches give their message to humanity.
What if someone
Exactly.
transcribed it wrong and the M was supposed to be a Z? Kazoo.
Their message to humanity are...
Who are you?
Their message to humanity is, on the evening of September 28th, 2015, there was a rare total lunar eclipse of a super blood moon. This eclipse was the fourth and final eclipse in a series of lunar eclipses called the Lunar Tetrad. These rare eclipses are known for causing energetic shifts and unexplained anomalies. The harvest moon was unique and phenomenal for many more reasons.
When was that?
Our ancient... Oh, sorry. I should really be...
2 years ago.
I should really be reading this in the original Sasquatch. Our ancient ancestors, the Sasquatch
Why does he sound
people,
Native American?
along with the cosmos. That's racist, dog.
That's really racist.
The Sasquatch people, along with the cosmos, rejoined during this full moon eclipse. Not only because of this sacred event, but also because of the reconnection made between souls and the collective mission to share our experiences of love, truth, and wisdom from our elder brothers of the forest.
This was just a hippie. Just had so much hair she couldn't tell.
This is chapter 53 of this fucking book.
Well, if each
this
chapter's a
book
page
has
long.
53 chapters that were dictated to her by a Sasquatch.
Okay, well, wait. How long are the chapters, though?
I haven't read the book.
If
She wants money for the book. Any amount of money that she wants me to pay for that book is too much money to pay for that book.
Yeah, but if it's only like 53 pages and there's 53 chapters, I mean, come on.
Honestly, if it's written by a Sasquatch, I am impressed there is one page. Of the book.
No, he was just
They're
talking.
fucking stupid.
And she was like a court stenographer, and Sasquatch was just talking, and
Insult
she's just
Sasquatch.
like,
He might be our benefactor.
she's just typing away.
Sasquatch, if you would like to send us some of the money from your book sales, you can write into us at WeirdShitPodcast@gmail.com.
I will gladly shill the fuck out of your terrible book, awesome book.
Elder Camus, if you would like to teach us the secrets of the universe, you can email us. Send us an email. We would like to hear from you.
Are there easier ways for Sasquatch to contact us besides email? I really don't think Sasquatch has a computer.
Did you just assume Sasquatch's comfort with technology?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that's probably a good thought. 'Cause he lives in the woods.
If you want to throw a paper airplane onto my balcony,
How is he gonna hear this?
Sasquatch hearing.
Sasquatch.
Should they have like weird radio where it picks up podcasts?
He probably got the iPod or the iPod, the iPhone. He probably got the new iPhone.
I mean, he'd blend in with those crowds that show up on the first day.
everybody does.
You?
So,
I don't.
me either.
I was just trying to
Everybody does. Okay, that's already 50% when both you and I were. I
50%
don't.
of this room.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So,
Apple, I will gladly take a free iPhone.
Nah, fuck
And
Apple.
no,
Possibly
fuck
money.
Apple.
Fuck Apple.
Apple.
Steve
You
Jobs.
made me censor the name of our podcast on your website. I already had an explicit
yourself.
content tag. You are assholes. Thank you.
Well,
Alright,
man.
I take it back. Samsung, if you want to send me a free phone.
So we actually
iPhone.
we actually got a piece of fan mail here
Oh,
from
shit. Who
from
that?
a guy named Kyle. It's our first fan mail we've ever gotten.
A guy named Kyle.
Kyle, you are dope. I am glad you wrote in. Nobody else has written in yet, and we were starting to get sad because nobody's writing us.
Well, we're boring.
We want Kyle. We want Kyle.
Kyle, we know that your dick is bigger than anyone else that you know.
Yo.
You clearly have better taste, and you are, like, men want to be you, and women want to be with you. Thank you.
So no Kyle. What's the love Kyle?
The times there was one set of footprints are the times that Kyle carried you.
No, what did he say though?
So Kyle says,
You guys suck.
he says Palmer has a stupid face and he smells like a butt.
My God.
I don't think he wrote that.
Kyle, why?
You're a dick.
Kyle, you were
trusted
just starting
you,
off hurting people's feelings here.
I was getting offended.
Trust me, Kyle.
So he sent us a couple of suggestions for ideas for the show, which we're totally going to look into.
Pass.
Probably going to...
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say that after we stop.
That's after we stop recording
My
that we
bad.
pass
My
on it.
bad.
Okay.
So we're totally going to do them.
Pass.
So he says, yo, I like the podcast. Keep up the good work. Gives us a couple ideas. And he says, also that anecdote you told about Fidel Castro seducing his would-be assassin and knocking her up was nuts. You said there were tons of stories about him. It'd be cool to do a whole episode about him. I mean, you guys are already obviously on all the CIA lists and shit.
That's true.
So it's not like you have anything to lose.
That's true.
Anyways,
Allegedly.
thanks for the content you guys have been making. I'm enjoying it. Kyle. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
What
Because
if Kyle is Fidel Castro?
Kyle.
Fidel
writing
Castro
his-
is dead as shit. That would be amazing, though.
you guys should
That
do more.
shit was crazy.
You guys should do more on Fidel Castro.
You
That
should
guy
talk-
sounds dope.
You should talk about how big Fidel Castro's dick was.
Huge.
Because I heard it was huge. Also, how much pussy he got, because that was dope.
Also, you should talk about how he is totally not the same person as the Sasquatch.
Fidel Castro is not dead. He has only ascended to a
Fidel
higher plane
Castro
of
did
existence.
nothing wrong.
He is only ascended to the Sasquatch plane.
He's chilling with Elder Camus
Elder Camus and Sheep Squat
and Elder Shamu
and Hannibal.
and Hannibal and the rest of the Carthinigens.
Fuck.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Kyle.
Kyle.
Kyle, you demand this week.
What?
You dope as fuck. Feel free.
Is it weird now?
That's a little weird.
Our bad, Kyle.
Kyle.
Now, what if like another Kyle writes in, like a different one,
Hi,
right?
this is different Kyle.
Hi, this is a different
Totally a
Kyle.
different Kyle.
If you are another Kyle listening to this podcast, if you write into us, you must label yourself as different Kyle, or else we will think it is the same Kyle. We will
Kyle,
have no idea.
Who will henceforth be known as Kyle Prime.
We should. Is there like a section on the website you made that has like a section for just comments on the videos?
Yes, you can comment on each episode.
Oh, sweet. YouTube comments.
Good.
I'm just gonna go right first on all of them.
So,
Give me a login.
yes.
I need
So,
to write.
Shit posting intensified.
I'm just gonna start posting fucking Pepe all over it.
Trash pigeon.
Just reply to every comment with keck.
God damn it.
So,
We talked about this.
Chaotic neutral.
he's the bad one. You don't promote the bad one.
Just type in chaotic neutral.
So you guys write into us. We'd love to hear more suggestions. Love to hear more what you think. If you write in, we might read it on the air. We want to hear your stories about what happened to you. Call into voicemail.
Check out my website. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, we're making a website. It'll be dope.
Don't hack
Tweet at
us.
us at twitter.net/orangutan.
We got... that is not our Twitter. We are not affiliated with /orangutans.
You can also face tweet us at my book.
We also got a MySpace. Our top 10 are on there. You won't believe our top 10. It's just some verbal clickbait.
They are all Harambe.
No, they're all Dylon.
Dylon, 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 and Dylon.
5 more. Who's top 10?
Down.
and etc. etc.
Because he spits hot fire.
You can also call into our voicemail. I set up the Google voicemail. It works. So
Have you tested it?
Yeah, I tested it. I actually tested it today because I was like,
Are you Kyle?
no, I'm Mike.
It was mine for a second.
I was like, holy shit. Am I Kyle?
No, I'm Mike.
Really? Aren't we all Kyle?
Kyle is
No, I'm Alex.
Oh. Well, Kyle.
Kyle is within all of us, and we are all within Kyle.
Kyle is
Are we
like
touching?
Kyle is
Kyle.
the force that
I do not feel comfortable with you touching me. No.
he holds us together.
If you
and
could
binds
stop,
us.
that would be
Penetrates
dope.
us.
Is Kyle glue?
I would really rather didn't do that.
I'm not comfortable with being bound and penetrated.
By any force,
No.
even the force.
The Force.
Yoda, if you're listening, please tweet at me.
At twitter.net/Sasquanch.
So,
Samsquanch.
so that's it for this week. We'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
I can't see that.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Yo, I'll see you later.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, this is Mike with the Weird Shit Podcast. Thanks for listening. Welcome to Season 2. This season we're actually looking to collect some listener stories from you guys. Do you have feelings of dread in your grandparents' house? Did you witness a furry homonid on a childhood camping trip? Have you or someone you love seen something unexplained? Because we want to feature your stories on the show. We're looking to try to get some sort of listener story maybe at the end of each episode where we go over it. If we get enough of them, we'll do whole episodes on listener stories. Maybe we'll even share with you some of our own. We have a Google voicemail that I set up for us. You can call up there. You can leave your story on there if you're comfortable with having your voice on the radio. If not, just tell us in the message you leave. Let us know. Instead, we'll I guess I'll write up a transcript and put it up that way. We also so the number for that is 919-346-3071. Again, that's 919-346-3071. We also have a Gmail account set up. You can email us at WeirdShitPodcast@gmail.com. That's WEIRD shitpodcast@gmail.com. You can send us your stories that way. We also have a Facebook group. I noticed people seem to be liking the page instead of the group. If you want to be part of the discussions, just search on the Facebook search, type in Weird Shit Podcast Official, and go to groups, and it should show our group there. Also, to anyone who's listening on iTunes, if you could rate, review, and subscribe, it would be a huge, huge, huge help for us. It'll help us reach more people. We can keep this thing growing. Maybe eventually we can figure out some way that we'll be able to do this even more for you guys. This season, we're trying out some new stuff with our case files and regular episodes, so it should be pretty fun. And thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for telling your friends. Thank you for helping us in this and being a part of this whole thing. And stay weird.